Hi everyone, it's WGMCI here. How you doing? Welcome you back to my Let's Play of Eternal Sonata. We're finally back with this. Last time round, we explored the first couple of floors of the mysterious Unison dungeon. This time round, we're going to explore more of mysterious Unison. Yay! So yeah, we're back here. So yeah, the thing about this is that I literally had to basically get back to this point because, you know, the PlayStation 3 keeps your data as on the console. So yeah, essentially when my console broke, I lost all my save data. We go straight south and get Morgenstein, or Morgenstern? I think that's how you pronounce that. 175 attack power? You know I want that. Did I equip that? I think I did. I did. Okay. Don't know why I didn't think I equipped that. But yeah, just go straight aside from the first warp. And floors 3 and floors 4 are actually connected, so you'll see what I mean when we get to it. Proceeding on through, right? Trying to avoid these pirates. They're a lot faster, but I was able to give them a bit of a wide berth and was able to go through it. Pretty good. And it's like, how did pirates get in here? Like, how did I can understand dragons, you know, because they're dragons, but pirates, how did you get in here? I ask questions of video games that I shouldn't be asking, really. So yeah, you just follow this path, you follow the path, really, and you get to the next warp. You to the next floor. As I said, levels 3 and levels 4 are connected. So we're here now. And that's a very basic path to follow, because there's not much here, you just have to avoid a lot of enemies. Just the same as always, really, pirates and dragons. Let's talk about this music while we're going through this area, because it's just a straight singular path for a little bit. I don't know if I like this specific theme or not. Maybe it's just because this theme for me is like, oh gosh, it's a mysterious Unison dungeon. And I think that's the point. So I think actually it did its job extremely well. It's like making you think, oh no, not this dungeon. You know, and I don't think very much in the terms of like dungeon music makes you do that. It makes you think, oh no, not this dungeon. So, you know what? This music fits it very, very well. But it's very, like, it's spooky, it's weird, it's different than most of the other tracks in the game. It's weird. I don't know how I feel about it. Anyway, we're going to come to a crossroads here. And we're going to go west. They're going to use cardinal directions instead of compass points. Again, just avoiding a lot of the enemies here. And we come to our next chest. Contains score piece number 23. As I've said, this is pretty much the reason you need to do this dungeon before you do Encore mode, because score pieces carry over onto Encore mode, so you kind of need to do this dungeon before you tackle Encore mode. Talking about that, actually, now that I've thought about it, as I said, so my data basically got removed, so I have to basically get back to this area. So the way I've decided to do things is essentially just do the Let's Play up to this point, up to the end of this dungeon, and then probably wait a while and grind out Encore mode. It might take a couple of weeks, but I might have to do it that way. Rather than going through this dungeon twice, technically. Because I feel at this point I've been through this dungeon maybe 2 or 3 times now. But yeah, so you just go down from the crossroads and you're into the next bit. Into the previous floor. So we're actually back to level 3. But we're in a different section, so don't think that we're going backwards. We're actually not. And again, this area is very, very straightforward. It's pretty much a straightforward path. So there's not really much to say about which way you need to go. Luckily this area isn't too bad in terms of which way you need to go, but other floors can be a bit tricky, so, you know, just be grateful for small measures, I guess. So yeah, you saw that I'm going past the western path here at that crossroads. There is a reason for that. Just following this through. Following that. Double dodge, nice. I've actually been doing a little bit of research on the speedrun of this game. I've mentioned the speedrun of this game a couple of times for the Xbox 360 version, but the PlayStation 3 version actually hasn't been... There's been no time set for the PlayStation 3 version of this game. Following that path for Soul Shard. But yeah, there's been no actual, like, time set for the PlayStation 3 version, and that's because the EXP route and the ground and the gold route, because as I mentioned in the very early episodes of this game, this Let's Play, the photo glitch doesn't work in this game, so you kind of need to find money. So there, I did remember there has been notes written for it, but I don't think anyone's actually tested them yet. And I'd be up for trying it. I mean, you know, but I feel I've played this game too much now. This game has become part of my psyche at this point. And that's, you know, it's the first Let's Play. I've never really thought about how it would affect. So we're now just going west on the path, on the crossroads here, and just following this path all the way around. But yeah, I never really thought about how doing a Let's Play of a game would actually, like, change my mind. Would it change my mind about a specific game? Would it make me like a game more? Would it make me hate a game? Or like dislike a game? I don't know the term hate, but would it like let me dislike a game? And in terms of the Eternal Sonata, I feel I'm a bit indifferent. I still enjoy the game. The music's really, really good. And the battle system's really, really good. But it's just Encore mode is such a grind, as I've mentioned in the other bonus episodes, that it's just such a grind, and it's honestly, it just becomes unfun. But yeah, we're just following that path, and we're into the next work. We head straight up, or north, sorry. Alright, this next area is a little bit bigger and a little bit more confusing, so bear with me. But yeah, we're now on to basement level 5. So the first thing you'll notice once we come in here is new enemies. Yeah, these little guys. How these little guys got in here, I don't know. So we're going to go straight west. And avoiding you, following this path up around. And yeah, these guys are just like, hey, we're just bouncing up and down, no big deal. They're pretty tough, fight. I don't actually think I've ever fought them before. Because I was trying to avoid them. Because, you know, you need to kind of avoid it. So now we're going to go west. And then south. And here's our first chest of basement floor 5. Contains a fetus tear. This thing is insane. We're gonna equip it to crescendo. Why? Defense plus 30. Yeah, so that plus the peace theory essentially means that my defense is essentially plus 33 plus whatever else it's gonna be. So yeah, this essentially makes crescendo even more of a tank. As if he needed to be even more of a tank, to be perfectly frank. He didn't need to be more of a tank, but now he is more of a tank. So yeah, crescendo's now just insanely, just a really good tank now. So now we're gonna go north from back the way we came. Get you see sort of 4-way crossroads, but we're gonna go north. Avoiding a lot of you, and you, and you. Good thing dragons are a bit big, so you can sort of see them before you can run into them. But we follow this path for the next chest. And we get a new gold fang. You waiting for bait? Increases attack power and still keeps his speed increased by 10%. You know where they equip that. So yeah, actually, I talked about what my party would be on the Xbox 360 version, and I kind of changed my mind about that. So it'll probably still be Polka and Allegretto, but I'd probably have Falsetto instead of Beat. Even though Falsetto does have a little bit less HP, but she can be basically an attacking force of doom, death, and destruction. So, back to the crossroads. We're gonna go west. So yeah, so that's why I would have those 3, specifically for probably my final team. Now we're heading north. And again, just around this path, avoiding all you. And again, luckily dragons are big, so we can sort of see where they are before we can, so we can sort of gauge them, how to dodge them. That was close. Preemptive attacks against me are pretty bad, but we got through it. And we're now on to the next floor. Basement level 6. Oh yes, this floor. So this floor is actually relatively straightforward. You see a little person here. Let's talk to it. Oh my, welcome. What are you doing in a place like this? Are you on some kind of mission? On the next floor, no matter how far you go, you just come back to where you were. Why don't you just give up and play with me? So honey, do you want a shower first or do you want dinner? So, here's what this means. Shower fully heals you. Which isn't worth it, to be honest. But we want to eat. Alright then, we'll fill you up first. This is a soul shard that was laying about. Why don't you eat this and build up your energy? Oh, but pay up first. Yeah, you need to have 99,999,999 gold. We don't have that amount. Well, aren't you cheap? Well, sorry. Yeah, we have nowhere near that amount. We have only 12k. But if you actually head north, you'll notice something. that this chest was opened. So this mute opened the chest. How I don't know, because it's literally a soul, and stole the soul shard. So we need to get it, and it's worth 99,999 or 99,999,999 gold. And I'm probably wondering how on earth we're going to get that amount. Well, we'll come to that later. But for now, we're on to basement level 7. And this is very, very confusing, so just bear with me right now as I look at the map. And now figure out what to do. There's actually no enemies in this floor. So, this is what you do with this floor. You need to head north after the warp once. Twice. Three times, up until you can't go north any further. Now you need to go east. And you need to go east once. Twice. And then north. I think. I got this right. I hope I got this right. I didn't. Okay. Then it's the third time. So east 3 times. And then north. And we're here. Let's proceed to the next floor. Or we would, but I'm actually going to end this episode right here on floor 8. We got quite far today. So, next time on Eternal Sonata, we'll continue to explore this mysterious unison dungeon. So with all that being said, folks, thank you all for watching, and if you did enjoy this video, please don't forget to give it a little like and a little subscribe. But you also can have you as part of my community. The channel motto is to have fun and positivity. So with all that being said, folks, I will see you again.